Welcome to the podcast, Shaun.
Welcome back.
Ah,
So
sure is nice to be back.
it is because we kind of had a little technical mishap last time.
Yeah, shit happens.
Shit does happen. So this is going to be like a little recap of what we could have talked about last week in terms of the news. Because there's some big stuff. There's some huge
Not small.
stuff. Not small.
It's big.
Not big. And unbreakable.
Medium. It's like... No, did you see? Wait, before we go any further, did you know on Batoto, if you go on there right now, it says
now.
Part 4 Diamond is breakable?
It is.
Someone edited the title of the manga.
Oh.
That's great.
It literally just breaks
It's breakable.
the entire series.
Anyway.
Maybe it was Araki. He's like,
These
finally I can change this back to what it was originally
Well,
meant
it's
to
been so
be.
many other names over the years, right? Diamond is not Crush.
Oh, I love that.
That's probably my favorite one.
That's on the early merch.
That one's great. Anyway, so we're here to talk about some stuff and things, apparently.
Yes, big things. Should we just get to it? Part 4,
Yes.
confirmed. Boom.
Yes, part 4 of the anime is happening. Good, go.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, it should be.
We haven't got any info on it yet, really, except a small trailer. We don't even know
It's like
if
a
it's going to be day
couple
production or anything. I don't know.
No, oh yeah. No, it was confirmed.
But we should get some more info soon. Maybe
Yeah.
when it comes to actually future Shaun and future Jeff, we'll have some information.
Yeah, maybe those assholes will know something.
We'll just shit our pants. In
Shit our
greatness.
pants so hard we went to the ceiling.
What else is there? Oh, is it Heaven?
It's a game, and there's some stuff. So we have our stuff from the Pog Run, as I'm gonna dub it, the Pog Run.
Oh, the Pog Run. Basically, yeah, we should explain that if we didn't last time, or if you guys missed the previous podcast. If you play the Pog game, aka Starter Shooters, there's a certain level that was unlocked, and if you kept beating it, it kept adding to this tally, and then the higher it got to a certain number, sets of characters were unlocked rather. And the sad thing is, these guys are not going to be playable. They're going to be NPCs or menu voices.
All of them, especially Nero.
So if you like any of these characters, then I'm sorry, guys. They are out of the game.
Yeah.
And Jeff,
sucks.
you're going to list them for us. So
Which one was the first one? Was Santana?
Santana, yeah, he was the first guy.
Okay, so first up we got Santana, not playable. Old
Not
Lady
playable.
Enya, definitely not playable.
Dead.
Jay Guile, Hangman, he's super not playable.
He's gone.
Illusio, Man in the Mirror, just fucking not
Sad
playable.
times.
Destroyed asshole. Guess, not playable.
You sad about that?
Sandman, Soundman, not playable.
Not
What a
playable.
depressing list.
So out of that list, not too many I'd want to play as, to be honest. Like,
Well, people wanted Sandman.
oh yeah, Sandman.
That one I could have seen happening. I would have liked someone to control lizards via words.
Just need more Steel Ball Run characters, to be honest.
Yeah.
Wouldn't hurt the game.
So, second list, Asian Man.
Asian Man.
My favorite guy from part 1.
The best.
Then we got Daniel J. Darby doing his best, fucking sweating face.
Who we know is going to be in the mini games.
Yeah, he's definitely in the minigame.
Which we'll get to
What
later.
else? What else? Imagine he did a sick kickflip. Anyway, you got, I can never pronounce her name. Aya.
Suji Aya.
The chick who used Cinderella.
Yeah.
She's super deconfirmed. I know everyone was
super
on the edge
dead.
of their seats for her. Yeah, she's super exploded. She was really hyped for Eyes of Heaven.
Just spontaneously combust.
And then we have
pre-order.
everyone's favorite guy, Sports Max. He has the best eyebrows.
Oh,
It's really
I'm
weird.
so sad that Sports Max didn't make it.
Yeah, I know,
Let me
right?
tell you.
Remember that time he killed Hermes' sister? Anyway,
Piece of shit.
we got from the Boom Boom, Tomb of the Boom, was it?
Tomb of the Boom.
family. Benjamin.
Benny Boone.
This dickhead you're not gonna remember from part 7, and if you do, whatever.
Whatever, he's not in.
No one cares. And then no one expected Dia to be playable. Let's be real.
But she's in the game, which is cool.
Yeah, she's in there some way, being adorable and cute.
We still need some
people-
part 8 characters because we've got none so far.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
messed up.
So then our third list has got Tattoo.
Tattoo. And we know
That's the
Tattoo's
Asian
in the
man.
game. Tattoo is like, he's an assist, isn't he, for
Yeah.
Speedwagon.
He's with Speedwagon, so this makes it really weird.
So
He's on this
he
list.
kind of is playable, so it's kind of lying already.
That smile he has on this picture. He's lying. He's like, hey,
He's just hyped.
You're gonna buy this and you're gonna get fucked over. Anyway, next up is Greyfly. They only pictured the stand getting wrecked, by the way. About to get wrecked by Emerald Splash, you know, Kakyoin's stand.
Yeah, another character where it's like, oh wow, like,
I mean, hey, it could have been playable in the Capcom game because someone was like, no. Anyway, we got Rizero Nero.
which people got a bit sad about.
I fucking laugh every time people are like, I want him playable, man. Just like, I read the manga. Anyway, then we got Mew Mew, or Muller. I always, like, her whole name confuses me.
Jailhouse Luck. I'll just
Yeah.
call her Gem.
Anyway, we could talk about Gem and the hologram strippers. Anyway.
Do it. Just don't talk about the movie though.
No one
Ugh.
does, especially the people who put it out.
Ugh.
So, next up is Rikiel. Did they say his name, Rikiel?
I've always called him Rikio.
Yeah, so the guy uses the rods. Who actually, he doesn't, his stand isn't the rods. That's kind of confusing at first, to be honest. Sky High is actually a controller on his arm. It's weird. It stops him from sweating and his eyelids going down. I don't know. Anyway, he's not playable.
He's out.
I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do. I hope it's a stage hazard, because that'd be cool.
That would be cool, yeah.
You just light on fire. And then you got this one's even better than Nero. Hot Pants isn't playable. A mega deconfirm.
Oh. Again, I wouldn't mind some Steel Ball Run Love.
I wouldn't either,
That's
but I just laugh because Man Pants over here isn't playable.
Remember for the longest time, I was like, wait, did Hot Pants actually die?
She did, but like
did.
it's like one spread page and it's barely, that's it. After she's dead, no one talks about it.
When you see it in the color pages, it actually helps it.
Yeah, it does. She has like scrap metal or whatever put into her brain, into her head. She's super dead. She's super deconfirmed.
Oh, I was gonna say that.
And then we have I Am a Rock, I Am an Island, whatever. That asshole from Part 8.
Yagiyama.
Yeah, I never get this guy's name right. He's one of the rock people.
Yeah. He was the coolest rock person until they actually introduced the brothers, and I was like, he's alright. Wasn't he like the architect?
Yeah, the Hishikaga house, actually.
Yeah.
He helped design the house. Okay.
So he can either be Hazard or Menu.
I hope, I don't know, to be honest, because I don't care about him.
Oh man, I care.
He's alright. I think the other dudes are way more interesting. Too bad they keep getting wrecked.
Aww. It's a sad list. We haven't got any more lists, and I don't think there are going to be more.
That was the last one. I think that was the last set.
Yeah.
Watch, there's just more shit in the game, and they just don't tell anybody.
I like that. There's some surprises in.
Yeah, I like that too. I hate when people...
Just like, here's the
Right.
game, and here's a full playthrough of the game. Now you haven't got to buy it. It's like, oh, thanks. Just ruin the entire game for us. Dude, we got some more characters as well.
We do.
Do man. Not to
Man.
mention them. So, finally got some Part 5 guys confirmed.
Yes, this is important.
We got Bruno.
Okay, cool.
Got Diavolo.
I just like everyone else, I'm upset. They showed the blue outfit off.
Oh, Bluno.
Oh, I might as well kill myself.
I like Bluno actually.
I like it.
I always picked that in an All-Star Battle.
I don't think there's any problem with it. People were just making a big fuss about fucking literally nothing.
Yeah, guys, they will give us like more than one color.
No, one color.
They'll give us, and they're probably going to give us like more than one costume and color.
Yeah, it seems like everyone. Well, I hope the Part 5 guys have more than one outfit. I mean, because there was a lack of it in ASB.
Yeah, that's true.
And Jorno's outfits weren't even like outfits; they were just literally
Like art book cover ones
Yeah,
and Shonen Jump covers and.
Then again, if you look through the art, he doesn't have any
Yeah.
alternate outfits. I mean, unless you go with the. Do anything different in Go-Go?
I imagine in Go-Go they're putting him in a ton of stuff.
It's weird. Why didn't Araki give him other outfits? He's like the most flamboyant looking of them all.
I don't know. Maybe he just wanted to take place in like one sitting.
Huh, I guess.
That's weird. Anyway, man, we got Diavolo.
Awesome.
Finally got the. It was obvious he was going to be in it.
Yeah,
Being
yeah.
the boss and all.
We all saw it coming.
Yeah. But what we didn't see coming was Doppio.
Whoa! What?
He was on the page in Ultra Jump.
Yeah.
Which is like,
fucking ridiculous.
I don't know how it's gonna work. I'm not sure.
He's gonna just one of his supers is to have like metal come out of his mouth.
Is he just gonna be like a damage sponge? He just takes all the damage.
I hope he's a charge character.
Oh, wait, how would that even work?
I don't care.
In an arena game? Come on, man.
Why not?
The only charge characters is it's just us getting charged for DLC. That's the true charge character. It's like you want to play it, you gotta pay. It's just
Welcome
a money
to my
item.
house of pain.
Welcome to my house of prepayments.
And then you said the next one.
We got Trish.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Trish was like really demanded.
Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know why Trish was. She's not that.
I don't know. Like Trish got put in that same category as Stroheim and Speedwagon, where it's just like put us in the game, do it.
Yeah, but you know what the real difference is? Like those two did stuff.
Yeah. Well, Speedwagon didn't do that much. In all honesty.
Well, Speedwagon, he put Zappelli's arm on his abs.
I would say Trish did more than Speedwagon.
But without Speedwagon, we wouldn't have the foundation.
That's true.
Yeah, without the foundation, fuck, man, where'd any of the characters?
We'll be playing. We'll be doing the Osojuku podcast.
The Otakujuku podcast.
Where it'll be like 2 people listening.
Yeah, let's talk about how Momotaro cut that dude in half on a plane after he tried escaping 4 times.
What was that?
Great.
What was that? Tumbleweed? No, nothing.
No one cares. No one ever will. In fact, Momotaro's not even on the cover of J-Stars. Fuck you, Momotaro.
One day.
Fucking everyone else got top billing except you asshole.
Momotaro might as well have been on the Pogs list. Deconfirmed.
Deconfirmed. He's in the background for some reason.
Before he even made it.
No, Speedwagon's got sledgehammer combos though.
He has. If they just port the Phantom Blood combos from the Phantom Blood game in PS2.
Oh my god.
It'll be in there.
That means we can have Tom Petty and fucking Straits and what else? Dyer play and just do their weird ass animation. Tom Petty's the weirdest.
And that weird laser disco effects. What a weird game.
It wasn't good and it was strange.
It was bizarre, but not the bizarre we bargained for.
Remember everywhere Jonathan went, he fought in an army of monsters.
Did.
Everywhere. It didn't matter where.
It was non-stop. The manga just couldn't handle all these fight scenes, so he cut all of them.
Araki just didn't. He was like, God, Jonathan's supposed to fight a horde of monsters right here, right at the mansion where it burned down. I don't want to draw.
I'll just have him go straight through the door. Maybe put like 4 zombies there, and he won't even fight them. He just walks past them.
So what else? What else about? Was it? That was it for part 5.
That was it for part 5, and there's one more thing to talk about, and that's the mini games.
Oh snap! Mini games. I saw that.
Mini games.
Like, oh, mini games.
I've got a Word document here, and it's just got mini games in big letters.
Darby's gonna obviously. He's probably gonna be the one to handle the mini games. I hope it's Mario Party styled mini games.
You walk around for a little bit, everyone hits the dice, and then Darby just shows up.
What if you saw?
Literally opens the game.
Jump up and hit a dice. Hit a die. It's just like, yeah. Or, you know how like the in Mario Party they'll go like woohoo or whatever.
Woohoo! Yeah.
What if Jotaro did that?
No, he just go yada yada, and then just hit the. He'd probably get Star Pattern to do it.
Someone tries to steal the star and you could punch him.
He is the star, man. Oh. He's only doing one of the 3 games though that was listed.
Oh, what were they?
The other game was you have to fight zombies brought back by Justice, which is actually in the original. It's in the Super Story, the PlayStation game, yeah.
Which is neat.
That's a great throwback. So was the poker as well, actually.
People should be happy that there are mini games.
There's
more to do in this game than.
Plus, there's story content.
Remember how ASB was like, here's a campaign.
Here's a page of text.
Isn't it great? Steven Steele was just like, yo, aren't you hyped to be in campaign mode?
Now just watch this timer go down.
Why isn't Steven Steele playable?
He has the tiniest life bar.
What would he do?
He just announced what's going on as he runs around the field, avoiding getting hit.
He would take the Steel Ball Run trophy and throw it.
It'll tell you how forgettable it was, and how no one cared.
Remember how that was a big thing in the beginning of SBR?
Just it was, and it was.
This trophy is encased in.
Then it was never mentioned again.
Never. It'll thaw out when you get to New York.
Oh, there's a new game as well, actually. Yeah.
Oh man.
You got to capture all of Harvest.
Oh yeah.
Which sounds like the worst. That sounds like the worst game ever in terms of like frustration.
You know what that reminds me of? In No More Heroes. Doing mini games in that.
Is that fun though?
No.
Oh god.
Some of them suck.
R.I.P.
Like there's one where you, like I kind of like it, but at the same time it's annoying where you gather scorpions in a desert.
Alright.
And they could sting you. It's annoying.
That does sound a bit annoying. This would be better though. Because it's got your favourite in, man.
Oh man.
Shigechi.
I don't mind him.
Is he voiced by the same guy?
I have no
That'd
idea.
Be weird.
Probably. It sounds like most of the people are voiced by the same people.
I hope so.
Doesn't sound like it's changed too much.
Well, that's it. That's it for the news.
Oh man, the news.
That's the previous news. This is gonna be. Then we're gonna do this really weird thing now where we jump into the future.
It's gonna be insane.
Have you got a message for future Jeff and Shaun?
Don't use sheepskin condoms.
Never.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Also, enjoy the sandwich.
Enjoy it.
Both of them.
Enjoy every sandwich till your last sandwich. That's a bit dark. Anyway,
it is.
Let's go into the future. Welcome to episode 5, guys, of RaDIO JOJO.
Sorry about last time.
Yeah, well, we explained it before.
But I jumped off my roof, broke my legs.
We're not alone this week, man. We got a guest.
Oh, we do?
Do, man.
What's his name?
His name is Joe. And if you don't know him, if you're not familiar with the Facebook group or his infamous acts in the old days, we'll allow him to familiar himself with you guys. What's up, man?
Hey, guys. Man, Shaun, Checkpoint, the most valuable YouTube resource on JoJo, and Musicedge. Jeff. Musicedge, Jeff. A relatively newer fan, but he's taken strides in the JoJo community, made some great releases. It's an honor to be here among you gentlemen.
Ah, man. Pleasure is...
Thanks. I feel happy.
Yeah, we haven't got that yet. We haven't actually got anyone be like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
To be honest. Usually like, these guys are
pretty odd. You know what? I'm going to go do a kickflip.
Let's do it.
Go do a sick kickflip off your lip.
Off my lip.
So if people are unfamiliar with you, who are you, man?
Well, I'm just a dude who lives here in New York City, and I've been a JoJo fan since pretty much the week the Heritage Arcade game came out.
Oh, wow. So we're
What's
talking
that
like
like?
90,
98.
You're talking about when the dinosaurs.
1990X.
It's before streaming.
Streaming? What even was streaming then?
I don't know. It was a concept. That's how wushu was made.
But yeah, we're just gonna. We've actually had this request since episode 1.
Yeah,
People
people
are
have been
like,
dying.
just put Joe
They're
in,
like-
man. Just put Joe in.
If Joe's not in the episode 5 podcast, I'm gonna commit suicide.
So we're saving lives here, man. Doing this to save lives. So we're gonna have like a little talk about the old days later on, but first let's do our regular shit.
Yeah.
Let's talk
yeah.
about pickups.
Pickups.
Now,
Pickups.
Jeff,
I
I know you got some pickups. I
Yo.
know you got some pickups.
So because last time we messed up,
We did.
me more specifically because of I'm dicking around. Anyway, so I picked up How to Learn English with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the book,
Oh yeah, you've
Ooh.
been
Nice.
which was supervised by the former Megadeth guitarist. Was it Marty Friday? Keep forgetting.
Is he a Parody
What?
fan or?
What? It was
Yeah, you've
supervised by him? Are you kidding me?
It was supervised by him. Yeah. I'm not
Of all
joking.
people.
Of all people to supervise, it was Marty. Was it Friday, right?
Jeff, you
Yeah.
better fucking rip that book apart and scan it, dude.
I'm not. Actually, funny thing, Joe. This is the only book in existence that has official Part 4 translations for quotes
Which
and
is
like
weird.
actual lines.
But some of them are questionable.
Yeah,
don't
some
know.
of them are great.
Tell us
Like,
about the
one.
Jotaro.
The one. Wait, I want to go over the Joseph one from Part 2. Remember that
Right.
time he was launching cars into space from the volcano?
Yeah.
He says this instead. That's right. Everything this JoJo does is carefully thought out in advance. You know how that's a fucking mouthful.
And Carl's probably heard about the first part of that.
Until he got rocked. So before I want to go a little, I actually do want to go a little more into this book because this book's fucking hilarious. But I also got my JoJo coaster set finally came in. Sorry, not my JoJo coaster set. The World of Hirohiko Araki Coaster Gallery Volume 1.
Ooh.
Which features art from his manga before JoJo's. So we've got Bao, Gorgeous Irene, BT, Buso Poker, and actually, yeah, that's it for this set. It says Volume 1, so I'm assuming there's going to be for other works as well. Hopefully, maybe Dead Man's Questions. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh man,
one-
that'd be
one of my
sweet.
favorite. I finally own something for Gorgeous Irene. I'm very happy because she's just really cool.
Until the
But one
doll
of my
comes
favorite
out.
ones I got was the Buso Poker one. It actually has it set like their cards, and it has both of the main characters from the manga on there. So essentially, Jonathan and Speedwagon on there.
That's really cool, man.
The only other thing I can mention about this coaster set is if you're gonna buy it, you might not wind up with every single one of them. Because I didn't get the one bow that was on the that's on there. I mean, I personally don't mind because I don't really like that bow too much, but it still sucks because I paid $30 or whatever, 30 something for the whole set. I figured that's what it would come with. It wouldn't like give me duplicates of the same one.
Because we don't know anyone else who's got this set, we can't really
Yeah.
confirm whether that's with everyone or just you.
Yeah, we'd have to definitely confirm that. I mean, unless we do know someone else who got them. There's nothing else you can do. The other things I got was... there's two other things. Oh, it was a good thing we're actually redoing this because there was something I wanted to mention about one of the things I got. So,
Ooh.
I got JoJoium Volume 9, which features Old Joseph on the cover, and it comes with the sweet bookmark. And as I told you, Shaun, Volume 8, when I got that months ago,
Yeah.
with Jotaro on it, it's supposed to come with a bookmark. I don't have it. The other three I have bookmarks, so now I'm going to have fun hunting that down. Anyway, the fourth thing I got was from a very good friend of mine. We hung out at New York. We went up to the shops, and she gave me her weather report, SAS.
What?
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, who did
the
that?
thing
Who
is-
gave you stuff?
You know.
Oh,
was I hanging out?
Oh, her.
I don't want to drop names, so. Yeah, she gave me it. She was, she just asked me before she came here to America. She was like, "Do you want this?" I don't want it. I'm like, "All right, sure, whatever."
Jeff's a
any
JoJo
good?
gigolo.
She didn't give me the accessories for it, but that's all right. It's got Diver Down's leg on it, so it looks cool.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and yeah, that was my pickups actually for everything. Now I think about it, I believe.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was it for me.
I know you've been waiting for those coasters for like weeks now.
Yeah, I've been waiting forever for these coasters. Now I can put my nuts on them and no one can touch them.
No.
Except I'm not gonna, because then that would ruin them. They're gonna stay in these little plastic bags though. I'm not taking them out.
Have they got like a stand for them or something? Didn't you say?
Yeah, each of the coasters come with their own little individual stands if you wanna put them out like that, and the box turns into a display, which is nice.
Yeah, the same thing with the Part 5 coaster set. You had nice little stands with all of them, just you could prop them up, you know.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's cool. What'd you do with yours anyway? Oh, well, you could tell us about that actually.
I actually got
Who
two
wants to go
sets.
into their stuff?
I got 2 sets because I need one set just to preserve forever in case the world explodes, and I need another set to admire. And I'm thinking about like even a third set to actually use as coasters, but you know, they're just so high quality, these things, man. You know.
Yeah, they are. These are not. These coaster sets are like really, really nice.
You know, there was about 12 years there where it was like $500 for the whole set. They must have been out of print or something. It was just impossible to track down. And if you could track it down, like they wanted like $60 each. And then something happened like a while back, and the prices dropped, and I jumped in, and man, I'm so glad I did.
See, I'm lucky because I got the part 1 and 2 set, and they're not like expensively made, so I actually use them at coasters.
I want to sew them into my body.
Okay.
What?
Who wants to wait? Who wants to go into their pickups next, please?
I guess I will. I got some pretty good
Alright.
ones.
You said you got something big and a
I got
package
something big.
last time.
And I also got something in a package as well. But guys,
Love that joke.
I'm joining the club. I've actually joined. It's been about 2 weeks now. I've actually joined the Vela Club.
Yeah.
I'm in. I'm a Vela boy.
Nice. Welcome.
That sounds wrong.
Here's your card.
Oh, cheers, man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You get discounts at supermarkets. That's it.
I won't go into it too much, man, because you guys know. But anyone who hasn't got a Vela, I can't explain it. It's just beautiful to look
There
at.
was one thing, but you should mention that you told us last time why people aren't scanning the book in.
Yeah.
Physically.
I
There's a
don't.
reason.
It's hard to explain, but you just have to see it and have to feel it. Like the quality of the paper, like it's not just like the images itself. It's that they're not. Also, one thing is the quality of the paper. It's really good, but there's things that wouldn't come across well in scans. Like they've got pages that accommodate other pages. Like they've put holes in places, and then you can see silhouettes of the characters, and it wouldn't come across like very well on scans. It's really weird. Just the
Yeah.
whole design of the book, man, it's fucking beautiful.
It's really nice. And you got the limited edition, so you got the nice
Yeah.
black box.
I've got the black box. I've got the Blu-rays. I haven't watched them because they're online. But I think, Joe, didn't you rip one of them as well?
I sure did. That's the only time those discs were ever read, was just to make the rip and upload them.
Which like everyone pretty much watches instead of
I
actually
think the
ripping
one thing everyone watched on those Blu-rays was probably a Rocky drawing. I've watched that a few times.
Yeah, that's a great video.
It's pretty cool to watch them draw that whole, all the Joe stars out like that with their stands.
Oh, and the way he references like classical art, his own work, you know, fashion magazine, you actually see the process. It was really great to see him in action.
And someone's actually made that piece into like, have you seen when someone's made that piece with figures with the SAS?
Yeah, custom figures.
A diorama.
Actually,
Yeah.
funny enough, I'm in a. I should
that.
probably send you the link, but there's a group now, JoJo Figurines or whatever. Someone started, and someone posted the link to the original person who posted it all up, and they actually showed all their failed attempts
Oh wow.
with making the figures, and they've got like this whole tub of heads that just wouldn't work.
Oh.
It's pretty neat. Yeah, it's close-ups of the figures too.
I need to see that because like it's all custom. Like the
Yeah,
first
no,
thing, it was posted up, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, it looks really cool," and I was like, "Why isn't anyone talking about the fact there's a Johnny SAS?"
Why isn't anyone talking about the fact that
does not
Jonathan and
exist.
Joseph both have outfits that have not been made in the figures?
Yeah, it's just like, guys, you're missing out on all these really
There's a
important
lot
points.
of things at work here. Don't you guys get that this isn't real?
This
Someone
should
just
be
made
made.
this
It should
in
be
their
real
face.
though, man.
I wish it was.
If Medicos
Actually,
should hire them, like,
that'd be
to be
cool.
honest.
But have you seen in the Japanese group? There's this person who carves stuff out of like emerald or something. I don't know. He carved something out of some sort of material, and he's been making like rings.
oh
Or
really?
something, or he's been making his own figures, and they're really cool. Made his own custom silver chariot, and it looked really sweet. Did a nice paint job on it.
That's awesome, man.
So what else you got, Shaun?
What else? Well, I got a bit crazy after that, and I actually got, because I mentioned, as much as I like the Vela, it's not really my book. Like, it's got the new art styling, and I've always been a fan of like part 3 and early part 4. That's always been my style. So I picked up the first JoJo. I think it was the first one, wasn't it? The first JoJo art book,
1994. I think that one was printed.
2651,
The
and
first and oldest
I love it.
and cheapest.
It is
Isn't that
cheap as
weird?
well. I got it.
Isn't that weird to still sit here and say that book came out almost over a decade ago?
But apparently, it
it's
got a
still cheap.
reprint not long ago.
Oh, okay.
That explains that. It got a reprint not long ago. So, although this isn't the reprinted one, because when I got the book, I opened up the package, it smelled like,
Oh.
the Japanese bookstore smell. It just stunk of it. I was like, oh man.
It'd been sitting there for a while. No one
Yeah,
wanted this
it
shit.
took a few days to air out.
What a shame. It's got one of the best Josuke pictures, and that's the one on the cover. With
Yeah.
him giving Crazy Diamond,
The double
I think it's
fist.
Crazy Diamond.
The
I'm
double
not
fist.
entirely sure.
Yeah,
Whose
it's
arm?
it's a hybrid. I don't know.
It didn't look like Crazy Diamond's fist.
The first time I saw it, I thought it was Killer Queen.
I have no idea.
It's got the skulls on its
It's got
fists.
handcuffs.
So I was a bit confused.
That book's pretty cool. I like it.
It's great.
really small
A
though.
little thin.
It's very text heavy as well.
But it's still cool to have art from that era, and especially having bow art. That was one of the only things put out with it has bow and BT in it.
Yeah.
Bow and BT.
I thought JoJo Agogo had a couple bow shots in the back, no?
I think it maybe.
But he was in the encyclopedia.
Yeah. Need
The
more
only sad
bow.
thing though about the book is that it's I think it's about just about halfway through. I think it's about a quarter way through part 4.
Yeah.
So it doesn't
You
have
guys
any
have,
shots of Kira or anything.
do you guys have JoJo
Although-
Agogo?
Of course. Well,
I don't. I'm not a big.
Oh,
fan.
you gotta get it, Sean. You get to wheel around the cover. It's fun.
Well, Shaun, honestly, if I were to say the reason to get it is because it actually has a lot of part 4 art in it.
Oh, I should.
Yeah, it's not just part. It's more part. JoJo Go-Go is indeed more part 5 heavy, but it's got a lot of part 4 stuff, and it's got clean covers on it.
You know what always puts me off though? The dancing.
Oh yeah, the dancing thing's weird.
Oh,
Everyone's
yeah.
getting on down.
It's not even that. His art seemed a little off. I'm gonna be honest in the dancing segment.
I like Silver Chariot and the World were dancing together, and Silver Chariot was grinding on the world or something.
And Giorno's 3
I
legs.
don't know why. I guess if the stands hung out, they would just dance and party all night. I don't know. I'm unsure.
Oh, that,
But the best part of JoJo Go-Go is like what Joe was saying. You get to spin the fucking cover.
yeah, I do. Look forward
Trish's
to
face
doing
could
that.
be anyone's face. It could be Okuyasu. It could be Abdul. It could be Koichi.
Can't it be Araki himself? Isn't he?
Yeah, again, for
That's
some
weird.
reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I leave my Trish on Iraqi. Just seems fitting.
You know what's cool about all the JoJo art books? They're all worth it in some way or form. They always make it worth it in some
Yeah.
aspect, or they're not that much money. At least Velar was 300 when it came out, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I paid fucking top dollar, dude. I
Ooh.
paid the 300. Like I was so afraid to be sold out. I was like, I gotta have this.
Yeah. And now
Ouch.
look at it. You could get it for like $150 now.
Well, we didn't know it was going to
What?
get a reprint as well, did it? Like straight away.
Did it?
Yeah, the Josuke version.
Oh yeah.
That was like technically a reprint.
Actually, funny enough, the bookstore in New York, Kino Kunia, whatever, they actually just got JoJo Go-Go's again. They have multiple copies.
Oh wow.
Maybe they keep reprinting them. I don't know.
Did you get a chance to check out the price?
It's still $90.
I was thinking of getting another
Which
one
isn't
because
bad.
mine got damaged in Sandy. I had it in the garage. Don't ask me why. And it just it got some water
Well,
damage.
then
Very slight.
I'd recommend going there, Joe. They've got them.
Are they going to start
Dude,
paying us soon? Because we keep plugging them every episode.
We do. But $90 brand new in the store, that's a good deal. If you're looking for a JoJo art book to start with.
Go for it.
Because even JoJo Go-Go, like the Beller, comes with the encyclopedia and a history book.
We
So,
should keep updating with the each book.
Yeah, which is great. We keep doing that, please. Oh, the one thing about JoJo Go-Go that fucking the Veller, which was really cool in the history book, it came with every single Iraqi note up to volume 1 of part 8.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was really neat.
And they've
So
even
you
been
got the
translated, haven't they?
ones- Yeah, I've been trying to. A certain person needs to be reminded, I guess.
Constantly.
So, what else you get, Shaun?
Little thing. Last thing I got volume 6 and volume 9 of the Blu-rays
Oh, nice.
for part 1. So that's
Oh, yeah, you were telling me those were cheap, right?
yeah, I got them for real cheap.
That's good.
The part 6 one was really cheap because it didn't come with the t-shirt with it, but I'm not too bothered about them because I got the Phantom Blood t-shirt and it's like really like Japanese size. Like I was wearing it one day and I was scared to do any like sudden movements because I thought it was just going to snap.
Oh, damn, that sucks.
I'm going to save it for one day when I need to do like a Hulk Hogan moment and just like flex and then rip it off.
Oh, man.
That'd be pretty
That'd
cool.
be great.
But yeah, I haven't actually watched them yet, but like Volume 6 has got Lisa on. I think it's basically the training.
Okay.
It's either the training or it might be the AC/DC stuff. I'm not sure. And then obviously Volume 9's the end.
Okay.
I think they only put 2 episodes on that. I think it's a bit of a rip-off, but
It's better than the
they're
DVDs.
2 episodes that matter. Oh god, yeah, the DVDs.
It's better than the fucking DVDs we got.
In fact, I should actually tell everyone that we are going to do the DVD review soon. It was meant to be last
Yeah.
week, but we had problems, so we're
Also,
going to do it.
we'll also bring up about the Right Stuff CEO interview. Well, the talk he had about the DVDs, because it kind of like everyone agrees on it.
Yeah.
You know, because Toonami put out an article talking about it. I don't know, Shaun, did you read that?
No, I didn't. No, let us know. Let us know.
Yeah, Toonami did an interview or whatever with him, and he was like really disappointed.
Yeah, I read
And-
that,
and
man.
Warner Brothers are the biggest pieces of shit because they're like, well, fucking, you guys need JoJo and Toonami, not the other way around. And Toonami's like, guess what? We're gonna keep going. We don't need JoJo's in order to sustain because of the way it was handled, the fact it's only on DVD, and just the piss poor sales. Like it's
Yeah.
really JoJo's is already an expensive name, like to buy to market and stuff. So for them to put it on Toonami would cost them too much. So they're not gonna do it.
Thank God.
Which- It doesn't matter to me personally. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, I don't really
But at
watch
the
it.
same time, it's like, I don't know. It would have been interesting to have it on American television. You know, I mean, Attack on Titan and Kill la Kill were. I don't see why JoJo's can't.
Isn't Toonami on like late night though?
Yeah, they've
It's like
been running
midnight
JoJo's.
shift that no one watches.
No, people do. I guess
Yeah, they show Inuyasha 12 times.
they used to. They had like no anime. That's just like $12 an episode, sure, whatever. But it would have been interesting at least. But it's just Tanami's right though. They don't need JoJo's to go on. It's just so the whole thing is so stupid. Like Warner Brothers is like, hey, we're sorry, but no, we're not sorry. But suck our dick too while you're at it.
They just shot themselves in the foot by saying
Yeah,
that.
they did. They and someone posted it in the fucking. They posted the article in the group, and they're like, as fans, can we do better? And I just nearly almost punched my fucking wall. Are you serious? What do you mean, as fans, can we do better? What more do you want us to do? So I posted all of my English JoJo stuff I got, and I've got a lot of it. Like, go fuck yourself,
They're like,
buddy.
no, do better though.
Do better, faggot. Like, come on. And you know what would have been funny if I had the DVD with me to take the picture. I even put in the free comic I got from Comic Day, free Comic Day. They were giving out JoJo previews for.
Oh yeah, wasn't it like half JoJo, half Yu-Gi-Oh?
It's like no, it's not half. It's like maybe 10 pages of JoJo and then the rest is Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Well,
Way to go, Viz.
Look, it's better than nothing.
It is. It probably got a lot of people to invest in the
To be
hardbacks.
fair, Yu-Gi-Oh is a bigger name here in the U.S. than JoJo, so.
Yeah, probably his same here as well.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? But the fact they even did it was nice. Just that guy pissed me off. His whole fucking. As fans, what can we do? Get the fuck out of here.
Buy 10
What was
copies of the DVD each.
While we're talking about the manga, I'd just like to say, just to remind everyone in the UK or Europe that Battle Tendency Volume 1 is out now, so you should pick it up.
Physically.
Yeah, it took a while.
You
We
guys
get
can't get the digital, right?
it. No, we can't actually. This has a lock on for some reason, like a region lock.
weird.
That's really weird, yeah. But
You think they would want to make it readily available?
no,
to
they
everybody?
hate money.
Because I know you told me a while ago you'd buy it just to support them.
Yeah, because I know you buy them, Ali.
Oh yeah, no.
Not really,
Actually,
are they?
funny enough, Volume 3 for Battle Tendency just came out digitally, and I have to get on that this week, hopefully. I'd like to read it because it has some color pages I haven't seen before in it. And it might have an image like the Volume 1 did for Battle Tendency with Joseph on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
I'd never seen that until the JoJoium. Joe, did you ever see that image before? It was Joseph on a motorcycle? It was a spread shot.
Yeah.
I'd never seen it before. It's like, huh, that's cool. So I fucking ripped it from the site. It just looks really nice.
That'd be nice physically.
Yeah, so I didn't pick up anything last week, but the week before that I got volume 1 through 10 of JoJolian,
Oh, nice.
which was nice, and I also got the Iggy Doorstop. Now I had the Iggy Doorstop variant where he was peeing, but I picked up the one where he's just regular. So now I can hold every door open in the house with Iggy.
Oh,
Every
nice.
door. Oh man, speaking of Iggy, I can't wait for that Iggy fucking oven mitt to come out.
Wait,
Great.
oven mitt?
Oh man, I've shown you like 3 times.
The oven
There's
mitts.
an Iggy oven mitt
so
and
good.
a tote bag coming out. There's so much Iggy stuff.
For some
coming
reason,
out.
yeah. There's like the magnets. There's the
Even
coasters.
back in the day, right? Iggy was just getting merchandise all over the place. It's understandable. I mean, it was an adorable mascot, and it's a dog. Everyone likes dogs.
Now, do you
Just put him on a
guys
bowl.
prefer ugly Iggy or cute Iggy?
It's tough.
I prefer cute Iggy because that's
I like Iggy in the middle,
the
where
Iggy
Rocky
you
was
got.
like, "I'm not gonna show him off."
I like him ugly. The idea of this ugly ass dog from someone's house with a stand is just like, that's just great to me.
Oh, but they didn't put him in
That's
enough fights when he was ugly.
They didn't put him in like any fights.
Yeah, they only started putting him in stuff when he was pretty.
Well, that's why I
guess.
always back up the fact that was one of the things with Rocky when he was changing the art style. He used Iggy as like a test, because like he's barely there, and when he does show up, he's different each time.
Saves the
only here
data
and there.
enough times.
That's what I think. Brown wants data. Oh man, what a weird. Like Iggy's so weird because he has so many different changes. From when he first appears to when you see him die, and he's a ghost.
And they really
The best
built him up
Iggy
in
is
the anime as
the,
well.
The best Iggy's the one on that ultra jump, though.
Oh
It's
god,
like,
is that the the one when they put the really creepy face on him?
that one or the Joe?
No, the
one?
JoJonium Iggy. That's the best one.
The JoJonium Iggy's great. I love it. Hey, at least like the Fool doesn't look any different, really.
Yeah.
Cool still.
Well, you can't change the Fool.
I think the Fool will always be cool, no matter what.
The Fool didn't really do anything though.
So Joe, tell us a little more about those Iggy door stoppers.
Yeah,
The fact
how
they
heavy are they?
exist. Yeah.
They're a good 10 pounds each. They really weigh.
Oh wow.
Oh.
They meant it. I wanted to hold your door open.
Now the peeing one I had actually gotten as a gift, but you know, I just liked it so much I had to get the other one.
Oh yeah, of course.
They quite rare
much
to
did
get.
this run
Or...
you?
Yeah.
I paid
that
110 on Ami Ami.
Oh damn.
Oh, that's good. Oh wow. I didn't even think they had anime because they've already got like new things, like new stock.
Also,
Every time I go,
I like to take this moment and to say, like, I love that JoJo's has so much different merchandise that you have no real idea what's out there.
yeah,
There's so many like I keep seeing things I've never seen before. Like I knew there was the Silver Chariot pen holder from Part 5. You know, it goes into the eye, but I didn't know there was a Black Sabbath one too.
yeah.
Until the other day, I was like, oh, it comes out of his mouth. Oh, that's clever.
There's a Rohan pen. It's his whole body wrapped
Yeah,
around.
I know. I've seen that one. That one's pretty cool. And there's a figure for that too. Fucking Rohan.
I want the JoJo Part 1 the wallet. There's a
What's
Part
on
1
that?
wallet that's with the chain, and it's pretty cool. You got the image of the stone mask like embedded into the leather. It's high quality leather. All the stuff is like super high end materials.
There's another thing about JoJo's. All those practical items are usually really nice. Like the Kira tie, those Part 5 watches, these coasters.
Tell you what's the best one. I got a giant.
Oh yeah, that one's great. That's just old Skittles. I love that. What about the Hot Wheels cars? Don't you have those? Dio and Wilson. He's like screaming in the car, isn't he? That one's great. I like that they made little cars, though. It's one of the few things that ZZ has merch for, I think. I think there's nothing else for the guy except that. Oh, except I guess the tarot cards, if you want to count those.
So Jeff, any updates from the manga team?
You bet your fucking ass there is.
What's up there, man?
So, Part 4 is done.
Done. Completely done.
Part 4 is finally. It's all in color. Well, it's already. All this is already in color, but it's in English. It's finally up.
So you done what was left? Cheap Trick, was it? It's all
yeah,
done.
Cheap Trick. Finally, God, I hate that guy. So, but one thing to mention is that we our one team member who's heading Part 4 essentially, he wanted to redo the last. He didn't want to redo the last 2 volumes, but he wanted to like add titles and stuff to him. He did that a while ago, and he wanted to fix up any typos. Basically, just tighten it up.
Oh, okay.
And it's gonna come out on Friday.
Oh wow. So so by the time this comes out, it'll already be out.
Yeah, but technically speaking, Part 4 is done. Complete.
Nice. So you
Yeah,
got
you can
3
read it.
parts under your belt now, haven't you?
It's Part 1, Part 4, and Part 6.
Nice.
Part 5 just updated with 2 new black and white chapters.
Slowly
Part
getting
2,
there.
Part 2 it's getting done. Part 3, same thing as last time. Not much has changed.
Okay. That's still a good update.
Part
though.
6, I got something good to announce with
Oh,
the
wow.
redo that I'm doing.
You're splitting the pages.
Finally got a. No, fuck you. I finally got up to my Photoshop documents, so now I can pump out chapters like no tomorrow. I can basically get a volume done in a day.
Hey.
Because now it's just simply going through the Photoshop documents, and I'll be done with this. And then I guess go back to part 3 or something, because we're not ready to do part 7 yet.
I thought Mick was doing 7.
Man, that's so long ago. He dropped from, like, essentially pretty much dropped from the team a long time ago. He did like 1 volume and that was it.
Oh man.
It's a tough project. I mean, 7's long as fuck.
It is, but we'll get it done. Other than that, yeah, that's the big one. Part 4 is done. Everyone can shut the fuck up.
Nice.
No, not yet. Sorry, part 5. Part 5. Fucking. Sorry, I can't go a fucking day almost without hearing about it.
Hey, it's popular.
People really want the translations. I understand, but just a fan thing. You guys gotta understand that. Just relax. It'll get done.
It's actually quite convenient that you guys have finished part 4 now.
Part 4. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Part 4 is finished and the anime is coming out. Isn't that ridiculous?
We've actually got a big update for that as well.
So, I mean, now is a good enough time to read than any, right? I mean, the manga's in black and white, color, and there's an anime. If you don't read now, I don't know what the fuck's your problem.
So last time we talked about it, we talked about it was announced, but now we've actually got a key visual, we got cast, we got everything, all the info. So you want to go into that?
We got all the warriors. Well, they showed off the initial cast, the main people.
Yeah. Only only the first 5 pro tags.
Yeah.
And people were quite annoyed. People got a little bit annoyed because
they changed voice actors or something.
Yeah, if you really like the voice actors from All Star Battle, Eyes of Heaven, then just don't, because they've changed the majority of them. They've changed 3 out of 5. That being Josuke, Koichi, and Rohan. All changed.
Yeah. Which is really weird.
We don't know the reasons for that yet, because they were quite popular. They were quite good at what they did.
Yeah, I really liked ASP Josuke, so it'll be sad not to hear him like that. And the guy who played Rohan in ASP was really good as well. So.
Yeah, he's good. He's good in the commercials as well, wasn't he?
Was that the same guy?
Jump. I think he was the same one who was in Jump. Might have to double check that, but if it's not him, then he was also good as well. And obviously, Okuyasu, Jotaro, same guys.
Which is good. I don't know if they could find anyone better for Okuyasu.
Yeah, I couldn't picture anyone doing a better job.
So, something I do want to mention about the Part 4 anime, before we get into our opinions or whatever about it, is that I hope people don't complain about pacing with this, because if they do everything from Part 4, keep in mind, Volume 2 is Okuyasu and his brother, and they had one fight in the house.
Yeah.
So,
if you had a problem with Part 3 pacing, you're going to be in deep shit.
You might be a little upset about Part 4, because Part 4's pacing up until Kira shows up is kind of all over the place.
Well, Part 4 is a big change in tone for JoJo, and I'm wondering how these newer fans are going to take to it, because there's a big world of difference between 1, 2, 3 and 4 through 8.
Yeah.
Well, 1 to 3, they're your sort of basic shonens. Part 3, not so much. But then you get into Part 4, and it's not so basic shonen anymore. So, not entirely sure they're gonna handle it. Should we go through the voice actors and name any of these dudes, or?
We'll give it a go. As I said before, we're not too big on voice actors, to be honest. As in names, so if someone just gives me a voice actor name, I couldn't give them a decent catalog.
Give me a character they voiced.
Unless it's like Wakamoto, that guy. I can't really name. Everyone knows him, but one thing I don't know, I'm not too sure about. This is just going by their names, but do you reckon this new guy who's voicing Josuke, Yuki Ono, is he actually related to Daisuke Ono, who does Jotaro's voice? Would that just be a coincidence, or?
I think that might just be a coincidence.
I don't know how popular Ono is as a surname.
I got no idea.
But if they were related, that would be really cool.
You know what? The guy who's voicing Josuke, actually, the first character they showed is Taiga Kajim. Is that Kajim? I'm terrible at names. Anyway, the one guy he voiced here, he's one of the main characters from Kuro Basket, and he's actually pretty good, like, as that character. Like, he's not too bad.
But hopefully he won't. No. Hopefully he'll try and make Josuke his own and not just sound like Taiga.
Yeah, that would be good. You wouldn't want him to sound like that. The other two characters, I don't know about you guys. I have no idea. I'm not even gonna. I couldn't even tell you what Eren Yeager sounds like. I've heard of Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan, but I couldn't tell you what he sounded like. Oh, you know what, Koichi?
Except for that one time he screamed a lot.
With Koichi, I really, seeing as they're changing it, and it is the guy from who played Eren Yeager. He played a Pokemon character, and I'm gonna guess the guy in the middle's from Hunter x Hunter, maybe.
Yeah.
It looks like.
I just think it's weird that Koichi's being voiced by a dude, when I think All Star Battle it was a woman, because they usually get women to voice young boys.
Which is funny because the person who voiced Koichi in ASB was the one who voiced Giorno on the Part 5
No,
game,
Romi's a woman,
yeah.
Is it?
Not, no, I mean, like in Eyes of Heaven, it's a dude voicing Koichi now.
No,
Which is weird.
in Eyes of Heaven, it's a woman as well. It's in the anime, it's a dude.
Okay. Oh god, see, look, it's fucking me up all over the place.
But they've been doing that for years. Like they did it with like Goku, Gohan, and Dragon Ball Z.
I really didn't like sticking with Lady Go.
Even like Naruto. That's
that whole voice actor respect thing or whatever.
That's a woman. And then they crossed that over and into the dub, and that was quite weird.
Yeah, that's a good thing to mention, actually. I hope none of these voice actors try to make them sound like their other characters. Especially the guy who's going to play Rohan. Because he's got Cloud Strife, someone from Code Geass. I think it's like the brother of the main character, Mega Man X.
Mega Man. So with Mega Man and Cloud, I hope he doesn't give him some kind of like
Rohan
superhero pro tag voice.
Rohan's voice was the only one I didn't like in ASB, so hopefully it's better.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I
thought the voice actor did his job though, where he sounded like an asshole.
Yeah.
Stuck up.
That was the number one directive.
That's about it for the voice actors.
Daisuke Ono's good.
Good job. We'll have to wait for a trailer to drop.
Yeah, a proper trailer, not just them scrolling
art.
through Egypt.
Oh, the to be continued.
Yeah, that
in Japan.
Like that. It was a good trailer, but it was nothing. Essentially.
Yeah, it's like 49 seconds or something. It's literally just an arrow.
So this is what I want to bring to the table. I want to hear your guys' opinions on the visual that came with it.
Oh boy.
We should mention that. That's a. Yeah, Joe, what do you think of that?
Deviant art. I mean, let's just hope it's just a promo material. I'm going to reserve full judgment for when I actually see it, but I'm not liking what I see so far. But I hope for the best.
Seeing as it is just promo art, it's really hard to say, it's hard to say yes or no to it, but one of the things is when we first saw the picture, it looked really shitty with artifacting on it. So that killed me, because I'm like, this doesn't look good. But then I got a look at the high res stuff, and it doesn't look that bad.
What about Koichi's nose? Is that a fucking artifact,
Koichi,
Jeff?
I don't understand. I like how Koichi's all the way at the bottom, right? And only you see, they might as well just put his head right there, because you can't even see anything else. Also, this is a little nitpick. Jotaro's heart on his hat is green, and the J is not.
That's a dolphin, not a J.
No, it's a J, you fuck.
No, it's supposed to be a dolphin, though.
No, he didn't show up with a dolphin at first on his hat. It was a J and a heart.
To be fair, don't moan about colours.
No, I'm just saying it's a stupid nitpick from me.
Because whatever colours you see now are basically going to change every scene.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I really hope they stay with the like they are in the picture there. They stay with the white for Jotaro, because that looks really cool.
Yeah. I think it's always a worrying sign when you put up the picture and a lot of people think it's fake.
Yeah, right. You guys thought that too.
Yeah.
Joe said DeviantArt, but like, I thought it wasn't real. I was like, huh.
It's quite scary to think.
There are fan mock-ups that look better than that.
Then again, it was the same thing for me with Part 3. I didn't think that was real, to be honest with you. I thought someone came up with it.
Well, until they put the to be continued.
Yeah.
At the end.
It's just, it was hard to judge that being real. I mean, hey, look, I'm excited. I'm pretty pumped for the Part 4 anime. It's being done by David Productions still, so hopefully, Part 3 wound up looking a lot better.
Yeah. Well, we should note that this has been, it was fully announced in Ultra Jump.
Yep.
So it was actually in the magazine, so it's definitely 100% confirmed coming out.
It's happening.
And we actually got some other illustrations as well, like full page illustration of Jotaro next to the voice actor.
I was thinking about this, but Part 3, when that was announced, it was around the same time, like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
I think.
So it was around the same time frame.
Yeah, and when did that come out? Was it in the summer or was it in the spring?
I think it might have been spring because I was doing the reviews back then.
Doesn't it seem kind of, I don't know, it seemed kind of worrying, like maybe they might rush it way too much or something.
I don't know, yeah, I was a bit worried because when we talked about it last time, we didn't know it was David Production that was doing it, but now we definitely know. Is this going to go side by side with their other one they're doing? The Monster Hunter one?
Oh yeah, that's right, they have that Monster Hunter thing out right now.
And that shocked a lot of people, to be honest, as well, that David Production are doing it again.
Get ready for the egg jokes. They're going to intensify. They're going to be everywhere. You're not going to be able to go anywhere. People are just going to be making fucking constant jokes. That's one thing.
What do you guys have faith in David Production? Or have they already had their chance for you?
Well, the original anime for 1 through 3, it was a mixed bag. The anime was great. I'm not gonna lie, it was a real joy to see it, especially the openings and endings. The way they used real, actual classic rock songs. It's not something you really see in anime, and it's the actual art at times and the animation quality was low, but you could tell they put a lot of love into it.
What about you, Joe?
I'm more or less the same, Joe. I mean, at points you can see especially where the budget hit, original in the TV runs of each of the animes, they except for not so much for Part 3. Part 3, aside from the censoring stuff, didn't have too many crazy I mean, unless you're being nitpicky and pausing it at certain points. Part 3 wasn't. It didn't. The seams weren't as there.
There was quite a lot in the Dio fight.
Yeah, definitely.
They all got fixed.
For the Dio fight. You mean Koichi fight?
Oh, the dubstep fart fight.
But
they even changed that as well, didn't they? They changed the dubstep part. They edited it a little bit. They made it a bit more.
But for the most part, for Part 3, I really liked how it looked. They did pretty good on it.
Yeah.
They didn't do the color changes from Parts 1 and 2 hid the whole the anime's not moving thing too much. So
less of a slideshow.
Yeah, they definitely did a lot better at Part 3 with that. But especially with Parts 1 and 2, and you guys know, right, with the TV run, how, it just straight up shat itself at points.
Yeah.
I remember Jack the Ripper, he just looked very undetailed in quite a few obvious frames you didn't even need to pause. So
yeah,
I think David Productions has gotten better with each time, so.
Yeah, but the Darby fight, the in-duel fights, they just didn't have the suspense that the OVA did.
You know what the problem with the Darby fight in the anime is? The censor on the cigarette. And I knew that's what was going to happen with it. It just kind of ruined it. Because you got this big old fucking black sensor on Jotaro's cigarette.
And
goofy.
He's sitting in the sunlight.
Also, wait, Shaun, I linked it to you. I don't think Joe saw it.
I was going to say you need to
animation.
Yeah, you need to watch that episode, the Blu-ray version of that Derby episode, because they changed a lot of things. Actually changed angles.
Yeah, legit.
Of how you see things.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's a completely different
actually.
episode. It's really weird.
Is that weird or what?
I think because they got a lot of backlash from that. Like,
Is
like
it
you said,
better?
they didn't find the suspense. Yeah, it's a lot better.
Yeah, it's a lot better. You're definitely gonna want to. Anyone who's listening to this right now, you're definitely gonna want to check out the Blu-ray release of Stardust, because like, what the fuck, man? Okay.
That's another thing to note as well. Is that the
something's-
guy who did the music for, this is a really weird thing because they don't usually keep him on, but the guy who did the music for part 3 is going to do the music for part 4 as well.
Oh, good.
Which is strange because they usually they have a guy who do one part and then they get rid of him.
I'm happy to hear that because I like the music from part 3. So
Yeah, that's actually good news. The OST was strong in 3.
Yeah.
I love the opening. Stand Proud's great.
Oh, I can't wait for the opening. I don't know what they're going to do, but
Yeah, we're all a lot. I was talking to some people last night about it. Really hyped about that.
even
Oh,
the
guys,
ending
what's
as
this?
well,
What's this rumor that Josuke's voice actor is gonna sing the new opening? Any?
What?
What?
I didn't hear that.
That's
Where'd you hear
new to
that?
me.
I heard a rumor in the group. Maybe it's just.
Maybe that's just a rumor.
that happens-
That's definitely something we gotta wait for. Then.
You guys heard it first if it happens.
Yo,
heard it
you
here
hear it
first.
first confirmed here on Radio JoJo podcast. Listen to us.
I think I heard the All-Star Battle Josuke guy sing once, and it wasn't that great. So maybe that was a good change. In that
Who
regard,
knows? Maybe this new one will be better than the old one. Don't know.
I hope so, because a lot of people are saying, "Oh, I can't picture anyone else." But then when you really think about it, he's the only voice he's ever had.
You know what? If it was Jotaro, I'd be like, nah. Or like if it wasn't Koyasu voice, Koyasu wasn't voicing Dio of some kind, I'd be like, ah.
To be fair, yeah, everyone was like that with Dio as well. Like when I heard Dio, all I could really heard was the Heritage game.
Yeah.
But then that's totally in the past now. I can live with the new Dio.
The Koyasu's great.
I actually think he's better, to be honest, because
He's definitely got more of a presence with his voice.
yeah,
Nah, fuck
But-
that. The Heritage Dio was the best.
You're dumb and smell bad.
that was me like a few years ago. Fuck this anime.
Fuck
Heritage Dio.
these fucking pieces of shit.
But I can live past it now. No more listening to Shadow Dio clips.
Oh, there was one other thing people were complaining about with the key artwork. Like, guys, shut up about Koichi's hair color. Fuck
Oh yeah,
you.
just don't mention color at all, man. It'll change.
And if it is gray, if his hair really is gray in the anime, I guess, I don't know, fuck you. What are you gonna do?
I think they might
It's
do a
just a
thing
haircut.
where, because like he starts off lame, and then he gets cooler as the series goes on. He might actually get like, he starts off grey, then he goes like yellow, then he goes fucking
Here's the,
Super Saiyan.
Here's the flip side to that. In ASB, his hair is default blue, right?
Yeah,
So people got used to that. But then the color manga surfaced, of course, when we all started seeing that, and Koichi's hair is blonde, and people were weirded out by that. But then they really, people got used to it and they like it. Now they're like gray. I don't like it.
What color was Koichi's hair in the commercials?
I think it was blue.
It was like a blue-green, I think.
Purple
Yeah.
sometimes.
Little bit
It
like
depends. Each
violet.
of those commercials have a different color going on.
yeah. There's no canon colors.
I hope Josuke's pompadour color is bright pink. It pisses someone off.
God,
Bright
there's a lot of mixed reviews. Like, there's a lot of anger towards the start. Like a lot of people are like, "Oh, I don't like this."
It's
different.
fucking promo art, guys. Jesus
Yeah, like-
Christ.
As soon as we get a trailer, as soon as we can see some actual animation, then we can, shit on it or praise it.
Yeah, no, we
Either of
definitely.
the two.
Once we get that trailer,
Yeah.
we're just gonna.
When's it coming out? December or something? Late December?
Yeah, December something.
They don't celebrate Christmas, so there's no breaks in December. They just go all out.
Yeah, no, they're just fucking piling on more JoJo stuff. It's crazy.
Just going for it.
So what else in the anime do we have? I think that was it.
I think that's it for the anime. Looking forward to some new news. And guys, just chill out. Our time will come.
Yeah, just go read the manga again, I guess.
Do it. It's in color now.
Yeah, all of it. Shit. Who knew? So
Let's go on to
Eyes
the
of
next
Heaven.
thing then. Eyes of Heaven. It's always going to be.
big.
It's always going to be anime and Eyes of Heaven. That's the two big things.
yeah.
It's good to
that'll
note that in
probably be
Ultra
the-
Jump they had a break this month, didn't they? So there was no Dojalian chapter.
Yeah, which everyone knew, but some people are still upset about it. And it's like, guys, he's doing a Rohan spinoff.
I'm kind of glad in a way
wow.
because then we got less news to talk about because there's way too much.
There's a lot with Eyes of Heaven.
There's a lot. Joe, are you going to pick up this game?
Are you kidding me? Dude, Eyes of Heaven has the potential to wrap up the holes in the original universe that people have been complaining about for years. It's going to be over the top.
It is.
Have you guys been watching any of the tournaments of the trailer, like any of the tournament stuff? Because it's been pretty interesting. to
Yeah.
watch.
I like how they put my team in there. That's probably going to be my canon team.
It's a Pet Shop and Vanilla Ice.
No, there's one of the teams in the tournament is Part 3 Joe Sarra and Vanilla Ice.
God.
And it's
Oh, God.
really OP.
I haven't watched much of the tournament, but I've seen some things here and there, and it's pretty sick. So
I'm only
far.
really watching it for like the unique combinations because I want to see some dual heat attacks. Hopefully.
I just
Yeah,
hope it
that'll
comes
be-
out in English.
See,
One
we
day.
don't like some people have been saying it's trademarked for the West, but we don't actually know that.
That's not
Oh,
confirmed.
and Shaun,
yet.
I just spotted Anasui on this thing.
See, we need to talk about that. So there's two things we need to talk about because we got in Jump. There's a picture of the cast so far at the bottom, and two things we've got to talk about. One, they just threw Anasui in there randomly.
Well, he's not random. Come on.
But he wasn't confirmed before, was he?
No, he wasn't. But he was an A. Everyone from ASB is literally returned.
But he didn't even get like a video or anything, a screenshot.
No, he didn't.
Poor guy. In fact, we've got three things to talk about. Two, you may notice that there's either side of him, there's two Poochies.
Yeah, there's two of them,
Right.
and I see the picture actually right here.
Jeff, why are there two Poochies?
Oh yeah, Awakened Poochie. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that, but all right.
They're really going into this Heaven
Is he gonna be
storyline.
playable? Because Heaven Dio isn't playable.
I think he will be. Oh yeah, Heaven Dio will not be playable because we're assuming that he's OP, he's godlike. He's
But
like
my
Super Turbo
argument was
Kuma.
Gil is playable in Third Strike, so
The Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah,
I love it though. Actually, Joe, I want to get your opinion. What do you think of Heaven Dio?
the
What do you
OC.
think of the design?
He looks like one of wrestling's greatest heroes.
Do you like it or what?
How do you not like it? He's blue. It's a blue
See?
fucking Dio. How are you not gonna love it?
He's got his
See,
fucking
see,
name
like-
written on his face.
He's crying his name.
What's not to love?
Oh, that's great. I love it.
Oh, one more thing to note as well is that if you look at the character selection for Part 5, you'll notice that Doppio is not there.
Oh yeah, hold on.
I don't think I see him.
Joe, if you didn't see the picture, I'll link it.
Unless, can you see it?
Who am I looking for?
Who is that below?
you know-
Is that Doppio
Wait,
below
I'm
Mister?
looking at the Part 5. We got Giorno, Mister, Fugo, Narantia, Bruno, Trish. No, and
No, he's not there.
he's not in there.
So previously we said
that
he was a
definitely
character.
confirms it. He's a transformation.
Yeah. So he's not going to be a full character, which makes sense.
Who's below Mista there?
That's Fugo.
Yeah, I thought that was Doppio at the start. That's
Wait. I'm looking on here. There's only one Diego. Oh no, there's both Diegos. Never mind.
Yeah, they've got everyone
There's your
covered.
Steel Ball Run characters, Shaun.
Uh,
Two Diegos.
That's. I guess they'll have to do. I don't know.
I like just how.
I'm in an awkward place because I fucking love Part 3, but they put way too many characters in each time.
Yeah, why does Part 3 get such top billing, right? Part 3 and Part 4. No, Part 3 more so. This
Part
time.
3 makes more sense considering what just transpired.
But
you
the
know.
Part 4 anime is
But
coming.
I still feel bad for like 7 and 8.
Yeah, well.
Well, actually,
to
not
be
not so
fair
much
with
8
Part
because 8 just got some guys.
To be fair with Part 8, how many more people were expecting to be playable in Part 8?
A couple
That's
more
true.
villains, maybe.
I guess.
Hot Pants. Come on.
Hot Pants. Wait, didn't you know Hot Pants was deconfirmed?
What?
Reconfirmed, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Hot Pants isn't playable. It's like a support.
Didn't make it in.
Yeah. And I laughed about it a lot.
Same with Nero.
It's like collecting tears.
So Jeff, who's been confirmed from Part 8 then? We didn't actually talk about that.
We got Gappy, Josuke, Hishikata. Number 8.
Number 8.
I love that.
Number 8.
Anyway, Gappy's been confirmed, obviously. We knew that was coming. But the second one is surprising. It's Joshu.
Joshu.
Yeah, which, you know, it's going to be funny. We're going to see him do stuff. Like, you don't see him do anything in the manga. And in the last chapter, remember what happened? He got wrecked by a sink. So
Hopefully the sync's been deconfirmed. That'll be a bad matchup.
And then all the way to the left, they have Heaven Dio and then Part 4 Jotaro. And I want to make a comment about Part 4 Jotaro. He's a character.
He's not a skin.
Costume.
He's not a skin.
He's his own character. I don't know why. Some people think he's a costume.
I would have rather had
He's
6 Jotaro.
Yeah. But that means we've got 10 JoJos with Part 4 Jotaro and Part 3 Joseph, 5 Dios, and 2 Pujis.
Wow.
Just to put this in perspective. Oh, right. We didn't go over the other new character except we got Josuke, Joshu, and new priest, and Anasui.
New priest.
See, we were talking about Anasui. Like, I knew, you know what? I had a feeling Foo Fighters wasn't going to get confirmed, but I knew Anasui would because, you know, ASB. So, I mean, it's cool to see Anasui back. I mean, I like playing him in ASB. He's really fun.
He's one of my favorite characters in ASB.
Yeah, no, he's cool. You know what's really neat about this? All the DLC characters are in this game. From
Yeah.
ASB.
No,
So,
you don't got to pay extra for him. It's great.
yep. I paid $2 for each of these.
I
fucks.
paid out the ass.
I paid
Now they're free.
both. I got them on both versions, so fuck. Paid all that.
What other news for Eyes of Heaven aside from characters?
Mini games.
What was the other mini games?
No, they're all the. You can see them all in the screenshot, but they're all the
Oh
same.
yeah.
They're all the same ones.
The beating Enya zombies should be cool.
So Enya was deconfirmed, but she's in the mini game at
We
least.
want Enya in her gross hand playable.
You ready to challenge Darby?
Oh, that should be cool. I'm really happy there's gonna be mini games in this. Like, there's more to do than just, you know.
I heard that it's not going to be straight poker. It's going to be there's going to be some like tricky elements in there.
Oh, nice.
He's going to try and scumbag you.
he's gonna be like, I win, and now I'm gonna take your soul. I hope he flips through a Bible. Remember that in Part 3? He flipped through a Bible, and like was trying to count the page number that he was on.
Oh yeah, isn't that his technique?
He was like, I still got it.
If I can stop it on this page, or something like that. I don't know. That was
I'm
dumb.
amazing. He's amazing.
But yeah, can't wait for that. Everyone else pick it up, please. Is it 17th?
Yes, because there is still nothing saying that it's gonna come here.
And
everyone
like to
could
get
be
it
like,
to come
yeah.
here, he has to do well over there first. So, like everyone just support it.
And besides, there's 54 characters. There's gonna be 54 fucking characters in this game. This is the most.
So far
just
as well. They could always have
It's
more.
this game sounds like they're trying to fit 10 pounds of sausage into a 5-pound bag.
And that's a deal.
That's a lot. That's a lot of sausage.
That's a lot. That should be on the back of the box. That's a lot of
A
sausage.
lot of sausage. A lot of sausage for a good deal. I mean, yeah, it sounds like it's going to be really nice, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, there also is the limited edition, but it's not really a limited edition per se. It's just faceplates that come with
Faceplates, which
PlayStation
are really
4.
big now. They're actually coming over here. Not the JoJo ones, but they are actually making faceplates in English countries, which is really weird.
You watch. They're going to, like, someone's going to be selling those.
No, they already
So,
are. They're like a couple of hundred. They know who they're going to rip off. It's fun. Probably not going to get one, considering like it's not really worth it in a way. But if you're a die-hard fan, you know, pick up all like.
Well,
6
you
of them
have
or
the
4.
Metal Gear Solid 5 PS4, so change.
Yeah, mine will look weird anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, but for someone like me, it wouldn't be so bad. You know,
Get it, man.
because I got the jet black.
The thing is, though, I probably would try and get it, but because there's 4 of them,
Oh
Like-
yeah, there are.
that's just no. I'm not gonna get all 4 of them. It's just too much.
But it's got Jotaro on it. How can you not?
Can't do it, man.
It's too much.
Anyway, let's move on from Eyes of Heaven. In fact, Eyes of Heaven is so big right now. I think we should just do an advert on it. We should just go all out and do an advert for it.
We should.
So, we'll be back in a second, guys. Check out this glorious advert where we beg you to buy it. See you in a bit.
Do it.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey Shaun, what's up?
Let me tell you about a game. It's coming out.
Oh. Okay.
It's called
I like
JoJo's
video games.
Bizarre Adventure. Eyes of Heaven.
Oh man, I love JoJo's and Eyes of Heaven.
Oh man, you're gonna pick it up.
Fuck yeah.
Cool. Do you know what consoles it's on?
What's it on?
PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3.
Whoa! How about that PC release?
Oh, coming 2000 and never.
But I want to change.org.
Sorry, man. You have to get the legit
Aw.
thing. But you know what? They might put it on the PC if you buy the original.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I've got to tell you, man, it will be in Japanese.
The whole thing? None
Yeah.
of it's in English?
No, you'll probably get a few things in English, but it's mainly going to be in
Ah.
Japanese. So make sure you get
Wow.
yourself to either PlayAsia or AmiAmi or any store like that.
And then pre-order it.
Pre-order it or just purchase it.
Rock.
Depending on when you're
Yeah.
listening to this, you might listen to this in the future where you've already got it and you're like, wow, these guys are right.
Yeah, they were on the ball that time.
Yeah.
Not that other time, but this time.
This time,
They're on.
on the ball. So, you want to know when it comes out?
It's December 19th?
17th.
Oh, the 7th. Oh,
Close. We'll probably get it by the 19th.
probably.
Depending on that shipping. Get that good
Yeah,
shipping. now.
that shipping better fucking come through.
God damn it.
I'm gonna have to go kick a bitch in the face.
So, guys, pick up Eyes of Heaven as soon as you can. And you never
Soon,
know.
As in now.
As in now. Get it now.
So, if you gotta lie, cheat, and steal,
You get that
fucking
shit.
do it. Yo.
And maybe if
On
you support
credit
this
card,
enough,
you got it.
you support this enough, and you'll probably get an English release.
Support this enough, and I will say thank you.
Personally. Knock on your door,
Yes.
and we will say personally, thank you for picking up this game.
Yeah, it would be really cool.
It'll be the best. Alright guys, we're back.
Whoa!
Hope you enjoyed that.
Who the fuck were those guys?
They were cool, man. We should get them on the show sometime.
Eh, they're alright,
They're
I
alright.
guess.
There was some bit of
I
money.
bet you that one faggot doesn't own the Super Nintendo JoJo's Bizarre Adventure game that Araki likes, I think.
Doesn't. He probably doesn't even have it boxed. What an idiot.
Where Kakyoin and Jotaro fight vampires in a mansion or something.
You guys ever look at the manual for that? Everyone's colors are off. It's just crazy in there.
It's the best.
Wait, before Joe goes into his thing, Shaun, you bought that fucking book, right?
Oh no, I didn't.
the-
I nearly did.
Oh, I don't think Joe knows about it. You should tell him.
Okay.
the rest of the people.
They actually made a book promoting the game, and it's got a ton of artwork from that game. It's so weird. It's basically the manual but blew out, and it's actually got a strategy guide to it.
That book looks better than the game.
Oh man, I like that game. I should really finish that game
On
the
what
channel.
channel, Shaun?
for Checkpoint.
Oh man,
The,
I heard they just finished their playthrough of Harvester.
Why have you got to mention Harvester every time?
Every
Guys, check out Harvester if you want to be put off everything.
You want to play if you want to see the greatest game ever?
It's great. Eyes of Heaven will be just as good. Hopefully. Anyway, let's get to the topic. As you guys know, when we have a guest on, we don't have a topic. Rather, the guest is the topic. So,
They get to talk about stuff.
stuff and things, and we get to nod and agree So this is for the guys who wanted to know a little bit more about Joe, because that's why you guys are here. You're not here to hear us.
Yeah.
You guys are just here for Joe.
I might as
So
well kill
Joe,
myself.
this is what we all want to know now. This is what I want to know. This is what Jeff wants to know.
Yeah.
This is what the two people who listen want to know. Can you
Lay it
rank?
on me.
Can you rank the parts in your preference?
Well, pretty common knowledge that 7's my favorite, which is a surprise, especially after liking JoJo so long. I mean, Part 7 came out, relatively only a few years back, but it just had it all. It had Jesus, it had dinosaurs, it had Fleetwood Mac. It just and above all, it had that story of personal growth. I mean, getting back to Zero, I feel that's something that, like, the original Jonathan was a great character, but he didn't really have to become anything that he wasn't already, at least mentally. But it was great to watch Johnny, start out as this terrible person, selfish, and then just, like, slowly learn to walk again, literally and figuratively. It's just, Part 7 was the best part for me.
Nice.
My second favorite is 5. Now, 5 actually has pretty much the same story as The Godfather. The notion of this evil mafia that pushes drugs and is immoral versus a good mafia that protects society's neglected and is kind of like a family that keeps everyone together. And you're adding that great theme, and you're adding some of the best stands in the entire series. Part 5 had some sick stand concepts, and I really thought that, like, it really made it stand out. People who hate on Giorno, they're just not looking deep enough, because it's all there. Followed by 5, it's a real toss-up between 4 and 6. They're kind of on the same level for me. I mean, 4, like, it kind of opened up what stands could be since 3. It kind of showed you more of what a stand could be, especially the idea of Josuke's power, like, not necessarily directly being battle related, but something you have to be creative to use in a battle, I thought was really great. And, the story, all the different places it goes, the way the slice of life format of 4 allows JoJo to explore a much broader range of topics and concepts, really made it stand out. And then, of course, Part 6, it really, brought the entire original storyline together. I mean, and let me tell you something, there were years I wouldn't even read Part 7 because I was so pissed off at the way 6 ended. Like, it took me years to accept the trauma of the way Part 6 ended, that I wouldn't even look at SBR. I wouldn't even consider it. It's like, no way, man, it's not JoJo, It took a few years to warm up to that, but follow that by that 3. I mean, 3 is how I got into JoJo. It's, the original. It has moments you'll never forget. And then Part 1, really iconic. I don't think anyone who sees the scene where Dio burns Danny is ever going to forget that. Part 1 was really, really good. I hate to rank it so low, but everyone got to pick a spot for each one. And my least liked is 2. Even though 2 had its moments, I really always felt that it was you're kind of just getting through it to 3 and to learn about what Joseph did when he was young. But it still had some great moments in there.
I think everyone feels bad for 1 and 2.
Of course, Part 8, I actually stopped reading after the Beetle fight to let it build up, but I really like where it's going, but I can't honestly rank it until the story's complete.
I don't think anyone.
Oh yeah, we don't expect that. Man, that was
By
good.
the time Part 8's done, I think it's gonna be.
So to sum it up, 7, then 5, then 4, then 6, then 3, then 1, and then 2.
Nice.
From
There you
best
go,
to
guys.
worst.
Official. You heard it first. Yeah, I think me and Jeff did the same thing with 1 and 2. You kind of feel bad, but
They come in like a set.
yeah, they're in a class of their own. Because
I like 1 and
Iraqi got
2.
so much better.
I like 1 and 2, but I don't know. Nowadays, you look at the stories; they're kind of they're so aged at this point. But you know what? At the same time, when the anime came out, I guess that was refreshing.
Yeah.
the way the plot was because of how old it is. It's like introducing a new generation to say like an action movie like Commando. It's like, wow, this is really cool, you know. So some along those lines, introducing people to the old stuff like parts 1 and 2. Like they must have been like, whoa, this is actually different than what is out today.
So we're not shitting on it.
That might have been one of the reasons it caught on. So people like the anime so much. Not entirely sure.
So yeah, we're getting every guest has got to do that at some point.
Yeah,
I always
we
love it.
gotta-
I always find it really interesting to see everyone's personal opinion on it. It's like
It's
my
always
favorite part.
something different, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, that was like the highest part 5 has been ranked so far.
I ranked part 5 higher than 7. I'm an asshole.
Oh,
That's the
Anyway.
only.
You know what?
That's the only exception I'd accept.
You know what's funny about part 7? I think I told you guys like I own all part 7. I don't even like it that much. It's sitting there though.
You will, Jeff.
24
Give it a
volumes.
couple years. You'll warm up.
Yeah, give it a. I'll have that emotional trip you had like with Johnny, right?
Exactly.
So Joe, tell us a little more about seeing as you're like really old. You could tell us about how I don't know JoJo community in the West is springing up because I have actually you know my friend Gavin from way back in those old forums. He told me about you I think at one point. He's like, nah, he's an alright guy. That was about it. But he told me with the Western fan base at least, it used to be Fujoshi's. It was Fujoshi's or you liked Heritage. It was like it
one of the two.
back then.
Yeah.
Nah,
that's
you
what
go
I
back
was
far enough. There weren't even Fujoshis. Let me tell you something. The early JoJo scene. Let me start with how I got into JoJo. Kind of a cool
Yeah, go
story.
for it.
So, back in the day, the 90s, you know, the Clinton era, I would go on Saturday to an arcade in New York City. It's called Chinatown Fair. Now, I'm not the biggest fighting game player, but I understand some pretty prominent people from the fighting game community came out of there. But anyway, I would go every Saturday to, you know, get destroyed and waste my quarters. But one day, I'm there and there's a new cabinet and everyone's crowded around it, and I'm just trying to get through the crowd to get a peek of what this new game is. And I see this character on the screen with my name, Joseph, and he's just doing things that were just blowing my mind. He reminded me of Cowboy Curtis off Pee-wee. He had this electric lasso. He had a cowboy hat, and I just knew.
Oh fuck!
And within 15 seconds, I knew that what I was looking at was something I was gonna like in 30 years, as much as I liked it the second I was seeing it. Like I knew within seconds that JoJo was gonna be with me forever. I was so hyped up about the game. You know, I didn't even get a chance to play. I only watched people play that night. When we went back to my friend's house, he had the OVA on VHS, and the suspense of that OVA, that was the first time I really knew what edge of your seat meant. The first time you see in Duel or Derby, like those fights were just intense. It was insane. That's a night I'll never forget.
Oh, man.
You know, from there, I mean, you know, my friends were into JoJo for a while. There was a little JoJo hype because of the game, but like their hype kind of died, but mine was still there, and I started buying manga. And the thing is, I would buy random volumes, whatever Kinokuniya had or Book Off had. And so I was getting part 5 volumes. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Where's Jotaro? You know, I'm leafing through the pages, you know.
Who's this asshole?
And I'm thinking of
Where's
the
my other asshole?
I'm thinking of the volumes with the characters that weren't from part 3 as like duds. Oh, you got a dud. Maybe next time you get lucky.
Well, I mean, how are you supposed to know back then that there's multiple parts of this series that's been going since like '87? You know.
You had to wait. So then I went on the forums. Ola's JoJo forum was run by a Brazilian guy. You see, back then the only JoJo fans you were going to find online were Italian or Brazilian. Some reasons those countries had JoJo way before us. So those are most of the people I was interacting with. And, you know, I would hang out on the message board, stuff like that. I actually knew the original guy who did the first Yellow Part 3 translation. I actually had to kind of convince him to do it. I had to beg him. because he was releasing summaries. I said, you're doing such detailed summaries, why don't you just do the dialogue boxes? And that man's name was Akafu, and he's responsible for the yellow scans we have now. And the thing is, sometimes in the group, someone will say, oh, I wanted to read JoJo, but they have these bad scans. And that just hurts me, because for decades, that was all we had. And hey, if you love JoJo with all your heart, those bad scans are better than anything, because they're a hell of a lot better than nothing.
I remember when I read part 3 on Batoto, actually, they had some of the yellow scans are still up, and I was reading through some of them. I still read it, I didn't care.
Yeah, plus we read the Wang.
You take what you can get.
Gotta put up with them subs.
So Joe, are you telling people that they should be happy that we not only have high quality black and white, but color scans as well?
They should be, but you should also go back and, hey, read Duwang, because not only is it funny, but it's a piece of JoJo history, and there's more to JoJo than just JoJo. Like, the story of the way the Western fan base grew, I think, is a facet of JoJo in itself.
Like how it somehow became a meme, before memes were even memes.
You mean the Dio's Road Roller thing?
Yeah.
From Heritage. That became that. Every time someone brings up the arcade game, they're like, it wasn't so much the arcade game, but it was the Dio doing the Road Roller. The re.
Yeah, I don't remember how that came across, but it just took off.
One time I typed Re on some kind of forum, and someone tried to correct me. Re has exactly 20 Ys or some shit like that. It's exactly 20.
Why exactly?
Why 20?
Why buy 20 tonics, Joe? I don't know.
Oh yeah, 20 tonics.
Was there anything else about back then that you wanted to talk about?
Well, a lot of dead years there. I mean, it was pretty much quiet till Duwang dropped, and I don't even remember what year. Like, I think around between 2002 and 2004, Duwang just materialized complete. Just one day, it was just there, and it was like a gift from God, from Jesus. Like, it's just. I never thought I'd get to read part 4. All we had was shitty summaries written by people who could barely speak English.
Nice. That's just what you want.
But yeah, it was a lonely, lonely thing. And that's why, I admit it's pretty hostile when these current crop of new fans came up. Because, I was so used to people judging JoJo. Like, they'd look at JoJo and say, oh man, that looks so gay, that looks so homo. Like, what the hell are you reading, a Fist of the North Star ripoff? So the Western fans were used to being defensive. And then when everyone jumped on it like a bandwagon, some of us recoiled. We got defensive. But ultimately, even with the kind of Tumblr element that the fandom's getting, we're still the best fandom in the world, by far.
So I was going to ask, what do you think of the current fan base?
I think they're all pretty young, and some of them are great. I mean, look at Jeff. He hasn't been a JoJo fan that long, but he loves it from his heart, and he's already accomplished things that people who've been a fan for 20 years haven't. So, it's not, you can't judge them as a whole. You have to judge people as individuals, and it's easy to just dismiss all new fans as bad, but there are many exceptions to that. And, I've come a long way. I mean, I'm still pretty hostile, and I still can be in the groups, but, I've come a long way towards kind of accepting the newer people.
It's nice to have other people to talk to, right? Like, about what you like. I know what that's like. Like, you're into a certain thing, and like, who the hell else are you gonna talk to about it, right? Because at the time before internet was more prevalent in our lives, I mean, like Legend of Legaia, for instance, on the PlayStation, I didn't know anyone else who liked it. It was just me. I know a few people that like it. It's pretty neat. It's nice to have people to talk to about things.
Yeah, it's nice to have like a niche thing just for you, but then it does get really lonely, and then.
Yeah, but when they want to talk about it's great, but when they want to role play as like Femme Dio with cat ears, then I have an issue.
Yeah, that shit gets a bit weird. Not even gonna lie.
There's so many like Joseph Joestar accounts on Facebook.
Remember Josuke Healing Hands Higashikata?
Yeah, I remember that guy.
Oh man.
It's weird to think that's a normal guy. Like, outside of that, it's actually a normal guy with a normal job.
Healing. I like that though. Healing.
See him in
hands.
Subway.
See him. Hey, healing hands. So what's up? How you doing?
Okay, what else have we got? You know what? This you probably said it in like various posts throughout things, but like, what's your honest opinion of the anime as a whole?
I mean, I'm not gonna front. It was great. I mean, the anime coming out was one of the best things ever. You know, especially when I heard that ending song. I loved Roundabout. Yeah, I was a big fan of Yes. I never thought in a million years that JoJo would connect to Yes like that. And then it was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that was really cool. I remember when I watched it the first time. I was like, wait, is that Roundabout? What the fuck?
I thought it was a cover
Yo.
at the start.
Yeah. I was like, this is great. Holy shit. I actually want to stay for the credits. This is weird.
You know, the music was great. The openings and intros were incredible. Now, the episodes themselves, at times, the animation quality dropped. There's these face lines that you'll see in every cosplayer from here to Timbuktu that, like, is only a part of the anime's art and not part of the manga's art, which I don't like that. I don't like the face lines. I don't like the way some of the art is, but you could tell a lot of love went into it, and I'm really excited for part 4. No matter what it is, even if it looks like the key art, it's gonna be great.
For the cosplay thing, I've talked to other cosplayers in the community, and a lot of them don't even agree with the face line thing because it doesn't look great. Some people overdo it. They're like it's like that thing with Borderlands. You know, people do when they cosplay from that, they try to do the face line thing. Just I don't know. It just looks strange to me.
Jeff, you're gonna see Shigechi die. You're gonna see the rat fight. You're gonna see.
We were talking about that the other day about the rat fight. Remember how Jotaro beat Dio? 100-year-old vampire can stop time. Well, watch this rat melt him.
You're gonna see Yukako ask Koichi about Prince trivia. You're gonna see her put hair in his food. You're gonna see her light another bitch's hair off on fire.
Yeah, that should be neat.
I mean, you know the moments we have coming up that are gonna be animated. It's gonna be spectacular, even if the art looks like shit.
Now, here's the thing.
Just need patience.
How long is the first season? Because this is gonna have 2 seasons.
It's gonna. Sure. I'm thinking 3 seasons at least to do it right.
How is it gonna end on the first season? Kira just shows up. Is he even gonna be in the first season? Like,
I don't think
we'll
he'll
have
be
a hint of blonde.
It's 9 volumes.
It'll be a shadow.
Kira shows up. 9 volumes. There's like 6, 7 or something. He's in. It's pretty in there though. Like Kira doesn't just pop up.
It depends if they do take this part 3 route in terms of pacing.
You mean just every step?
Because we don't know. They might actually cut some things out. Maybe.
I wouldn't want them to.
Highway Star. How sick is that going to be animated, man? The baby jump.
That's the baby thing. They gotta have that angle on it. Because it won't look good any other way, right? Unless you see it from the baby's point of view.
That kid's face, man.
Yo, that baby's like, yo, look at that guy get sick airtime. It's fucking great. That was really cool. I remember reading that the first time. Just the fact that it broke the motorcycle and put it back together was just really awesome. Just sitting there like, wow, this is really cool.
I'll tell you who I really want to see. I can't remember his name, but the guy who has Surface.
Oh, the guy who shrank. Because I wonder if they'll do that. You think
the one who tried to
that's
fuck
what I'm
his
wondering.
own
Yeah, because when you first see him,
him?
he's really intimidating. I hope they do.
You think they'll shrink him when they lose?
They got to. They done the art change with Iggy. Why wouldn't they do this?
Because at least with Iggy, it made a little bit more sense.
You noticed through the entire event of that whole quote-unquote fight, he grows shorter each time.
It's really weird.
Like each panel, he's kind of grown a bit shorter.
It took the piss out of him.
Pretty much.
I think someone said once, I don't know whether it was true or not, it might have just been a theory, but isn't it all to do with Koichi? How he sees them. I heard that, like, because when you
How he sees them, or like
how he
humbles them?
sees them, because like when they're first introduced, they're quite threatening. Yet when it's the same with the guy with the lock. Yet when he becomes friends with Koichi, they look friendlier. I heard something like it's all done through his perspective, or something like that.
Maybe.
That might have been someone just covering Araki's ass, but that's a nice little
We're
theory.
gonna see. We're gonna see how this happens.
Oh, I have a JoJo
I heard they do
confession.
it.
I have a JoJo confession. I never thought Koichi's stand was that great in any of its forms. I mean, I liked Act 3.
I liked hearing Act 3 for the first time.
Yo, we get to hear that in the anime. It's like, bitch.
It should be voiced by a black man.
Killed the hoe.
It just needs to happen.
Nah, I'm done protecting. Mission fucking accomplished. Like, it's gonna be stuff like that. That's gonna be great. Also, we're gonna get to see more Dragon Ball Z and JoJo's. Isn't that great?
Oh yeah, Cell,
'Cause
Frieza.
Echoes is essentially Cell.
It's like Cell and Frieza mixed together.
And Koichi's Gohan.
Also, one thing I'm looking forward to when Koichi and the guy who uses Surface go to Rohan's house, and they go to open the manuscript, and it just like, oh my god, there's all this light. Because you remember in the Part 3 anime, they did a really good job with the Judgment fight with the Hail to You
Yeah.
thing. I really hope they do something extravagant like that, because I really liked how the color effect was on the Hail to You thing.
But they didn't do the Hell to You.
Someone said that like they were moving when they were doing. I don't know.
Ugh.
So stupid. Yeah. Well, what do you expect? At least the sound effects moved.
He did say it, but it felt a bit flaccid when he said it. Like the All-Star Battle Hell to You had a bit more like oomph in it.
Yeah.
Oh well, he's dead.
Had
anyway.
more pizzazz.
Yeah.
So I have here, like I said before, how to read English with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Goes hit us with one last quote.
One last. I want to get. What quote should I do here?
Oh come on, you gotta
do
read
the
some.
Jotaro one.
The Part 4 one.
Yeah. This is the worst, best one.
It's Jotaro. This is when.
Set the
This
scene.
is when he meets Kira. That's a nice watch you've got there, but I'll smash it. Smash your face so bad you won't be able to see the time.
Oh. I know it's like grammatically correct, but it's horrible.
I want to get the second one out of the way too. I take that back about your watch, which looks like a piece of crap, but you don't have to worry about that anymore because it's gonna look even crappier. I mean, the shape of your face will get uglier.
Ugh.
And that's official. Wow.
This is official.
Just proves how lame he is. Which is why he's the best.
All I know is I'm glad what the trio did when they were translating it. They made it more.
They kept it faithful, yeah.
More I don't. Fuck if I know, man. It just sounds better. Sometimes when you're translating manga, you've just gotta. You can't be too direct. Otherwise, it's gonna sound stupid.
Japanese and English they don't go together, really.
Not always, unless the character's literally saying okay.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Which is
You're
English,
feeling
right?
I can feel deeply.
They kept that line.
You get classic lines like that where it's just like, okay.
Oh, we're gonna get to see Tonio fucking animated, dude.
And then we get to see him fuck off.
Spaghetti punches.
It never does
Everyone's
anything.
really hyped about the spaghetti thing.
It's a really great still. I mean, come on.
I know, it's just so weird.
To be fair, that's pretty much the internet right now. It's all spaghetti and skeletons. Well,
Spaghetti
you
skeleton.
have those two things together and you've got a winning combination. So,
You know, I keep looking at my coasters, and I'm like, these are great.
Yeah, I want to add something about the coasters. They're really an incredible level of quality. I mean, if you're thinking about getting the coasters and you're kind of on the fence, just get them because they're like the best items on Earth.
Oh my
for a
god, dude.
decent price.
You guys are all sellouts, man.
Yo.
You've turned this already sellout podcast into a huge sellout.
Hey man, Kevin Smith said it pretty well. Once you make you make $1 off your your product or whatever it is you're pushing, you're already sold out.
He's not even lying. He's true.
Nope.
I'm sorry, guys.
We're all sellouts, really, when you think about it.
How
can
would
be
we
a
sell
sellout
out
too.
if we had to buy the coasters?
I don't know. Shut up.
You getting kickbacks, Jeff?
Yeah, you know Rocky's paying me.
Oh, I'm seeing none of this. What the fuck? I'm shutting this shit down.
Oh man.
Oh,
So
You could have my Mickey Taka coaster.
hey.
hey, wait, with the Part 5 coaster set, Mikitaka came in that, right?
Yeah, it just was a
Why?
random surprise. Surprise, there he is.
Why is he in there?
I don't know, because he wanted to be.
It's all Part 5.
He heard they were making coasters, and he
who came
said,
in the Part 5? Who came in the Part 5 set anyway?
"Oh man, I don't want to take it out. Let me think. You had Prosciutto. You had obviously you
Nero.
had Giorno, Trish, Busalati, Mista, Risotto. Risotto's was particularly nice. Diavolo and Doppio. And probably forgetting a couple. No Fugo though. He didn't make it. He didn't make the
Just
cut.
like in the manga.
Good.
He stayed on the boat.
Swiss cheese man doesn't
With
he's
Guts.
not coming.
Who got off the boat first, Guts or Fuga?
Fugo
never
never
know.
got on.
Oh, yeah.
His
They're in
lighthouse
parallel
was
worlds.
good though.
I just want to say that Steel Ball Run ran from 2004 to 2007, right? 2011 was it?
It seemed
How
like
long
even
is
longer.
Steel Ball
Didn't it end in like 2010? Let's look it up.
I forgot the exact date for Steel Ball Run.
Some listeners just like screaming at you now.
Probably. But too bad I can't hear you.
Can't hear it. Can't hear the live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2011 it ended. Wow.
Okay, so Steel Ball Run
Wow.
went from when?
From
2004?
2005 to 2011.
And Guts is still on the boat.
And
All
I'd
that
like
time.
to add that final battle between alternate Dio and Johnny, that take place right near my house, right here in Coney Island, Brooklyn. And then they go over the bridge, and guess where I work? Right by Trinity Church in Manhattan, where the corpse is stored.
I've been waiting the whole podcast for you to mention that.
So my whole life is JoJo now. God.
It's a shame that Jersey got the better fight, though.
Yeah,
You mean
Jersey.
Jersey.
God, why? Why did they... An ASB, for anyone who missed it, I guess, in the Philadelphia coastline stage, which is weird to say if they're in Jersey. But,
You know, if you go on that
It says
stage
New
and
Jersey.
if you go on that
They-
stage and you kneel for 30 seconds in the corner, the Jersey Devil will appear and refill your health.
yeah, he owes me $10, that asshole. The fucking Jersey Devil's not real. Don't
I'm
believe
sensing
it.
a pattern here. It always goes back to the Jersey Devil. Every
Does. He
episode.
keeps bringing him up.
It's like a
Like,
horse
this is the
dog
fifth.
with wings.
I think this is the 5th time you've brought up the Jersey Devil. Somehow.
I just know he's real
Aw.
in my heart.
No, it's not.
But Jeff, there
my
were
God.
sightings.
Where? Up your ass?
Oh, God.
Fuck
Oh,
that,
you've
man.
lost me. You lost me.
But yeah, they spelled New Jersey with, instead of a Y at the end of Jersey, they spelled it with a T. And I don't know, it's like in the game itself. I don't know why.
And they never corrected it for the English version.
Eyes of Heaven has the same stage, so are they gonna just leave it?
I hope they do.
Are they worried that the governor Chris Christie of New Jersey is gonna come after them?
He's funny Valentine. What if you woke up tomorrow and Chris Christie was buff?
Oh,
and he opened
God.
up his shirt, and it had like.
You've seen Chris Christie, Joe, right? Like he's fat. He's really fat. Like,
Let's Google it.
That's why he's after those corpse parts.
oh my God. Funny enough about the corpse parts, Speedwagon was talking about them in Eyes of Heaven.
Yeah, this really weird story where people just warp into these little yellow portals.
I love the idea that Jotaro and Joseph were walking in the airport after departing from Polnareff, and just the Speedwagon's like, "Hey, what's up?
I'm alive."
Whoa, what's all this technology? This is
Do I own this
Okay.
place?
Oh man, what would Speedwagon think? He'd be like, "Why is Santana still here?"
No, it'd be like, who's Santana? Because he hasn't met him yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Just remember though, everybody, Joseph was alive by the end of part 6,
Somehow.
and
He never died.
and Santana was still at the Speedwagon Foundation.
He was the true pillar man.
Never forget.
He was the best one.
He was the only one, really, when you think about it. Well, he was the only one who wasn't a pussy. You know.
Isn't the last man standing the best one?
That's true.
Yeah,
well,
pretty much.
Well,
I mean,
that would
Wham-
make Joseph the best Joestar then, I guess.
All right, it's been great, guys. Thanks so much for having me on. It's been incredible. I just want to say to older fans, I mean, look what sticking with JoJo has brought. All this new great stuff coming out. All this new content. It's really exciting. And to the newer fans, let me tell you, if being old has taught me one thing, it's that JoJo only gets better with time. By the time you're my age, it'll be your religion, basically.
That's good. That's a good note to end on.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, guys, thanks for listening to RaDIO JoJo. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time with whatever news is out by then. Hopefully a trailer. Got anything to add, Jeff?
Rubber baby bumpy bumpers. No, I can never say that right.
That'll do it.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Okay.
All right,
good
I'll
stuff.
see you guys later. I'm just-
Take it easy.
Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam.